If you've got a moment, I've got a story worth telling. Out on the frontier, stories don't travel far. The ones that do usually cost someone something.
Chapter 29. The Shardbearer. The dais flared with light, brighter than fire, brighter than sun. Stone rose from his seat as though pulled upward by unseen strings, his feet leaving the ground. Every vein in his body glowed, rivers of molten gold running beneath skin stretched too thin. His armor had fused with him, plates flowing into flesh, forming a carapace alive with shifting glyphs that blazed and faded with each breath. He looked down at them, smiling faintly, a smile that might once have belonged to their comrade, their brother in arms. Now it was only a mask. Mac spat blood onto the black stone floor. "Come on, then," he growled. "Let's get this over with." Stone moved. Not a step, not a lunge. One moment above them, the next standing in the center of the chamber. His arrival cracked the floor, sparks spitting from the rupture. He raised a hand, palm out, and a blast of force hurled Mac and Ace backward. They hit the wall hard, armor screeching against alien metal. Mac staggered upright, coughing. "Well, that's new." Stone's voice followed, deep but layered, as though the vessel spoke through him. "You cannot prevail. You persist out of habit, not purpose. Lay down your struggle." "Not bloody likely," Mac snapped, rushing forward. Knife gone, he fought barehanded. He leapt, swinging a punch at Stone's jaw. It landed solidly, but Stone didn't flinch. Instead, golden light rippled outward, flinging Mac across the dais like a rag doll. He skidded, armor screeching, ribs protesting with every breath. Stone appeared beside him before he could rise. He kicked. Mac rolled just in time, Stone's heel smashing the floor where his head had been, cracking the stone into a crater. Mac scrambled up and swung again, this time going for the eyes. Stone caught his wrist mid-swing. Fingers like iron closed around bone, squeezing until Mac roared in pain. "Futile," Stone said. Ace staggered to his feet, wiping blood from his face. He reached inward, pulling threads of thought not his own, and lashed out. "Stone, listen. Remember who you were." Stone's head snapped toward him. His eyes flared like molten suns. The backlash hit Ace like a hammer. He screamed as fire lanced through his skull. Images poured into him, fractured memories twisted by the shard's will. 100 voices shouting at once. Blood, stars, cities burning. The vessel's vision of judgment seared into his mind. He collapsed, convulsing, blood streaming from his nose and ears. Mac wrenched his arm free with a roar, slamming a fist into Stone's throat. It did nothing. Stone backhanded him across the face, and Mac went spinning, crashing into a pillar of alien alloy. His helmet cracked, vision doubled, but he pushed himself back to his feet. "Still standing," he rasped. "You'll have to try harder." Stone advanced. With each step, the chamber shifted, responding to his presence. The dais rippled like liquid, sprouting jagged spines that lashed out. One grazed Mac's side, tearing through armor like paper. Another slammed toward Ace, who barely rolled aside, coughing blood. The structure itself had become Stone's weapon. Mac grabbed one of the spines with bare hands, muscles straining as it writhed. With a roar, he tore it free, wielding it like a spear. He charged, driving the jagged weapon at Stone's chest. Stone raised a hand. The spear dissolved into dust before it touched him. Mac cursed and threw the dust in his face instead. "Have that, you glowing bastard!" Stone's smile didn't break. He struck again, faster than Mac could track. A fist hammered into his chest, another into his gut, a knee smashing into his jaw. Mac crumpled, spitting blood, but somehow dragged himself upright again. Ace forced himself onto his knees, vision swimming. He thrust out a hand and screamed, pouring everything he had into Stone. For a heartbeat, Stone faltered. His glow dimmed. his head twitching as though fighting something within. Ace saw flashes, the stone they had known, laughing around a campfire, steady in the trenches, his hand on Mac's shoulder. Then the shard blazed brighter, burning those fragments away. Stone's gaze snapped back, fury alive in his molten eyes. "You are weak!" He flung Ace across the chamber. Ace struck the wall and slid down, motionless for a breathless moment. Mac staggered between them, standing guard over his fallen brother. "You'll go through me first." Stone tilted his head. "So be it." He came in a blur of light and steel. Mac ducked barely. A blow grazed his shoulder, nearly tearing the arm free. He countered with a headbutt, bone cracking against glowing metal. The pain was blinding, but Stone actually staggered a half step. "Ha!" Mac bellowed, spitting blood in his face, still human enough to bleed. Stone's answer was a brutal kick that sent him tumbling across the chamber. Ace groaned, forcing himself up again. His body screamed in protest, but he couldn't stop. He reached inside, deeper this time, beyond thought, beyond fear. Threads of the vessel's mind seared through him. He seized one and pulled. Stone froze mid-stride, his body shuddering as if caught between two commands. For a moment, he was locked. Mac saw the opening. He charged, grabbed another broken spine of alloy from the floor, and rammed it into Stone's chest with every ounce of strength left in him. The shard flared, sparks and golden blood spraying. Stone roared, his voice inhuman, echoing with 1,000 tones. He grabbed Mac by the throat and hurled him across the chamber, but the wound blazed. It wasn't enough to kill him, but it was enough to hurt. Stone's laughter echoed through the chamber, resonant and terrible. "Yes. Strike again. Suffer. Bleed. Make me stronger." Mac dragged himself up, visions swimming, one eye swelling shut. He spat blood onto the floor. "Stronger? You were stronger when you were ours." Ace clutched his head, screaming as the shard's power ripped through him. "Mac, he's pulling me apart." Stone raised both hands. The entire dais flared, lines of light spiderwebbing outward. Pillars of energy erupted, tearing chunks of the chamber into the air. The whole crown seemed to shudder, alive and wrathful. Mac shielded his face from the storm, dragging Ace toward cover behind a broken pillar. He shouted over the roar, "We need a bloody plan!" Ace coughed, blood flecking his lips. "No plan, just endure. Make him burn himself out." Not much of a plan. "It's all we've got." Stone descended from the storm, radiant, unstoppable. His smile was gone now, replaced by a grim fury. "Endure, then," he intoned, "until you are ash." He raised a hand. Energy crackled. Mac and Ace braced themselves for the next assault, and the battle truly began.
That is the end for this one. Make sure you come back for more, and like and subscribe. See you soon.